It's a quick update on the block that I'm carving. Albrecht Dürer print. It's Adoration of the Magi. And the carving's going well so far. I'm not super happy with the quality of the wood that I chose. It's a little wild and it's a little bit curly. And it's kind of chipping out in some areas, but so far I've been able to control it. And currently I'm just kind of working up here around this star. Pretty fun carving. So it's lots of little lines, lots of hashing. I don't know how they carved this so small. This is supposedly the original scale, roughly. They say it's 3 inches by like 1.5 inches on the Met's website. I got this image from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. But you can see how much I've scaled this up. And I have no idea how they made it that small. Unless they had superhuman eyesight in the early 16th century, they had to have had some sort of magnification if they're carving and printing at that scale. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, we're talking tiny, tiny details here. I have to use my magnifiers, which are here, which they've seen better days. But I need these to carve at this scale. So I don't know how they're carving at this scale. I mean, they didn't even have electricity. So it's going well. It's December 8th. So I got a good start on this. I think I should be able to finish this in maybe 5 more days. I'm kind of slowly getting into the figures. I did all of the surrounding area here. Finish up the star today. And then there's this object in the sky here. I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to be a dove or a bird. I don't know if part of the design chipped out. You can see here. I mean, like, what is that? A dove would make sense. He does put birds in a lot of his compositions. Or I was going to maybe get another bird from another print that's just a little bit more clear. Use some artistic license and just change out that. Because, I mean, that's like just a blob. I don't know. Let me know if you know what that is. So we're just going to keep continuing here. And we'll see how it prints. I'm curious. I think I'm just going to print this Mokuhanga water-based pigment. So this is Albrecht Dürer meets Japanese woodblock printmaking version. So we'll see how that goes. It's an interesting little project. I'm very busy at the moment with other projects. Like I said before, this is kind of what I do. I like to start new projects when other projects still aren't finished or complete. And that's just kind of the way I roll. I'll just keep carving this block and I'll keep you posted. there's always the question of, there's a little gap here. And I think they chipped it out here. There's a little hole. So you either carve it the way it is, potentially because they made a mistake, or they chipped out the wood, or the block was damaged at some point, or do you just correct it yourself and make it your own? And even the center piece, it looks like chipped out as well. So these are decisions you have to make when you're doing these reproductions. And you really can do either way. No one's going to notice unless they're comparing it to the original. But it's just something that I wanted to talk about quickly. It'd be nice if it was connected though. I think I might just keep that section connected. So it's this part here. Then the center, there's like, it looks like there's supposed to be a center line here as well that chipped out. Because the other ones have center lines. So maybe we'll keep that in. You have to draw it in. Small marker, tiny marker here. So you just take it. That's what I'm going for there. I don't know if you could see that, but just taper this down towards the end. I don't know. Just keep going around.